Alright, hello everybody and welcome back once again for another episode of emmavoid's Let's Play of SteamWorld Heist. Last we left off, we had just picked up a new crew member. So let's go ahead and chat with her a bit more. Hey Sally. Colony seems like a decent enough place. Once we're done with this scrapper business, I might just use my share to buy a plot of colony rock. I hate to admit it, but even you're too good for the likes of them rock pickers. Alright, Seabass. Dirty mining bots. They've been keeping us out of the colony for years. To be fair, we're not the most trustworthy, on account of the smuggling and occasional stealing and such. Just because we borrowed some gallons here and there. I mean, you guys are kind of pirates, to be fair. The locals sure are down on their luck with all these scrappers harassing them. Handling as many as possible is a good thing. How did they grow so fast? Who would volunteer to join these crazies? Well, we've got a place to go, so let's make our way over. Wuthering Heights. Large ship with lots of ladders. Relieve it of swag. Thin out the scrapper herd while at it. Mining bots in the colony are bound to appreciate it. Take care, the escape pod may be far off once the objective is reached. Alright. So we picked up some new stuff while we were out and about. What did we get? I feel like the brass knuckles would probably be best on Seabrass, because we usually put him up in front with his shotgun. Oh yeah, and I figured out, there's a sell button here. I should maybe do that. There we go. So, actually maybe before we take on that quest I should use some of that money we've got. Was there anything interesting to buy over here? Frontier Shorty, Blacksmith Sniper, Frontier SMG. Let's see. Shoot or move your call, long range, laser sight, can't shoot after moving. Critical chance plus 50. What about down here? Rusty heavy armor. Grenade. Oh yeah, these we have to get with some stars first. Five projectile spread. That might be good for Seabrass to have. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and pick up this shotgun for Seabrass. There we go. Yeah, no critical damage, but definitely does more overall. So yeah. Right, and we picked up a couple new hats on the way. There we go. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that you can get new hats. Ooh. Dang it! You've triggered an alarm countdown. When it reaches 0, a level 1 alarm will go off. Oh, good. Alright, then... Alright. There we go. Yeah, this place is definitely interesting with all of the ladders everywhere. There we go. Alright, so let's put you over here. Go ahead and take out this guy. We should go ahead and have her use that repair box. Okay, so we got a couple different doors we could try here. Hey, got some with his hat. Nice. So let's get Piper over here to grab that and finish that guy off. There we go. Alright, and we got some pretty good loot. And we should maybe deal with this guy. There we go. That wasn't too bad, now was it? Ooh, got a scrap grenade. Shoot a grenade with an arc trajectory up to 6 damage inside area of impact. Nice. Water. Ooh, small storage unit. And more water. What have we got here? Piper inspires allies next to her, which makes them deal +1 bonus damage. As long as at least one ally is inspired, Piper is also inspired. Nice! Seabrass, health boosted by 1. Not bad. Sally, kill shot. When bounty hunters deliver a fatal shot to an enemy, they get 1 additional shot. Only works once per turn, and only when using regular attacks. Still, that's pretty good. Well, let's see if rumors of our daring deeds have spread into the colony. Those dirty rock shovelers are so smug behind their armed belt of asteroids. Alright. No offense, Captain, but sometimes I do miss sailing the seas. I've sailed all 3 of them, you know. I've never had the chance to see them myself, only heard stories. 'Tis a sight indeed. Imagine the sun setting over that crystal surface on the large world chunks by the core. Too bad the dang royalists control every last gallon of it. Yeah, these royalist guys seem to be, kinda jerks. I'm sorry for dragging you into these fights, Wonky. We've been through tough times before, ma'am. Yes, but I'm getting thoroughly tired of weathering them. I'm sick of being on the run. We haven't been a lawful enterprise for a long time now, ma'am. Yeah, well. Law. Okay. What's this? Astrolaw. Well, we're headed to the mining colony. Well, it's not like they're throwing a parade, but we're on the same side after all. Explosive transports. Neat. Let's see. Lola's, staple of the colony for nearly 400 years. The current proprietor, Taps Wire, serves both information and beverages to the inhabitants. place looks quieter than it should. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. And a cargo barge. Well, let's go have a chat at Lola's then. The spine? Hey, wait a second. It's hard to get this tour flying with all these scrappers running around. They don't scare us, though. I mean, come on. They look like patched up shreds of junk. I know you. Guys from the giraffe band. Steam powered giraffe, I think? Something like that. Welcome, stranger. Not a lot of bots crazy enough to dare venture out in times like these. Here I always thought the colony was the safest place in the whole outskirts. It was, but once the scrappers broke through, it's hard times all around. Making it worse, royalist divers are claiming asteroids, drilling for oil. Rumor is the jerks need it for some perilous missions into deep space. You seem to know quite a lot. Gap Parrot said you might even know who's leading the scrapper gang. Well, usually I would, but many of my sources are too afraid to go out. I bet they'd surface again if it wasn't for a certain brutal crusher terrorizing the colony. I might be able to help out with that. Bring these cowering cowbots out of hiding. Ivansky. Someone we can recruit, but not quite yet. How about this old guy? Valentine. You don't really sport the look of a hired gun, now do you? Don't let appearances fool you, Captain. There's a lot more to this adventure than meets the eye. On the lookout for an engineer with marksman skills. That's a sniper gun, alright, and we need to enroll more crew. I'm ready for adventures filled with gallons and treasure. Now for that first sign-on bonus pay. Valentine had a secure life as a chimney engineer, now retired and looking for high adventure. Don't let his shaking fool you. If he's stationary, he's steady. Interesting. Swashbuckling adventure, here I come! Alright, buddy. Speed boots. Nice. See, Frontier Shorty Mark II, Blacksmith Revolver, and a couple more storage units. Anything up here? No, doesn't look like it. Alright. So, as usual, looks like we need to deal with some more jerks before we can get the info we're looking for. Let's rid the colony of scrappers and stop this brutal crusher, man. Alright. So, maybe we'll try out these, let's see, there's the explosives transport or cargo barge. Let's go for the cargo barge for now. So, now we've got more characters to pick from. Let's maybe try Valentine on for size. Hold up, though. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, so let's go ahead and give that to Valentine. full of memories, riding your bike along your paper route on that dusty and barren space rock that was your childhood home. Ah, to be a paper bot again. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave it with that hat for now. Fiddlesticks! The alarm countdown is already active. By the distinct tone, I can tell that turrets will pop out once it reaches 0. You know, that very distinctive tone. Ooh, that guy is pretty big. Okay, rude. First off. Hey! Alright. Yay! Extra rounds after defeating an... Oh, right. So... don't know that there's anything we can actually hit with that, but maybe I can try to get... Hey! There we go. Get that out of the way. Oh, good. Alright, I'm starting to get the feeling that this place is maybe a bit higher level than I expected. Oof. Uh-oh. Oof. yeah, this is, actually, this might be a good time to try out this, scrap grenade. Oof, nope, not as much as I hoped. Oof. Yeah, this area is definitely a bit above our level. And then, oh look, turrets! Oh. Alright, well, that definitely could have gone better. Oh, that's okay. Let's, maybe try someplace else. I do want to get this Valentine guy leveled up a bit though, so let's go ahead and stick with him for now. I think I might swap their items though. Let's see. Yeah. Piper's Inspire ability activates when you place crewmates next to her. Yep, awesome. Nice. And maybe get one of those out of the way. Ow! Rude. There we go. Alright, so let's check out up here. Nice. You know, it occurs to me real quick, should probably heal Valentine up. Okay. What do we got down? Ooh. You leave her alone. What a bunch of jerks these guys are. There we go. So, how are we on? There's still some spaces we didn't quite get to check out yet. So I kind of feel like that should be a priority before we actually leave. Here we go. Alright. That looks to be everything. Now we can get out of here. See, this level was much easier. Ooh, Blacksmith Sniper Mark II. Nice. Another scrap grenade. There we go. What's Valentine got for us? Focus. If sentries don't move before shooting, they deal +1 bonus damage. Does not work in melee. So that was Lola's. Can't say I'm impressed by its veneer, yeah. Now, no need to ride the high steam horse. We'll help out with this crusher and get helped in return. Right, I'm just saying, we've heard so much about the colony and this know-it-all bartender. That's alright, don't worry about— whoa. Okay, sometimes— that was weird. Sometimes I accidentally move the mouse too far down and then we just scroll right off the map. You're sure you have some high-space adventure, Mr. Butterbolt? Well, Captain, the retirement home just wasn't for me, I guess. Stamp collecting is the most boring hobby imaginable. Too much like work. I really do prefer firing guns at the gun range. It's nice to have a useful hobby. Alright, well, definitely won't judge. I've been thinking a bit about the past, Wonky. What if we'd done what the Royalists wanted way back then? Just followed orders. That doesn't sound like something you would do, Captain. If we'd just completed that delivery and not stuck our noses where they didn't belong. We wouldn't be outlaws, but those poor steambots would have had to endure the work camps instead. You're right as usual, Wonky. But what if we'd never found out that they wanted us to transport prisoners? You made the right call, Captain. I wouldn't have served under you this long if you hadn't helped them escape. It only goes to show that no good deed goes unpunished. Oof. That's a heck of a backstory. That cargo barge is gonna be a pain in the butt. Well... So this time, let's swap out Sally for Seabrass. And swap some more items around. Alright, let's give this a shot one more time. Alright, so note to self, let's do one area at a time. The level's definitely a bit different this time. That's interesting. Hopefully that payback will help a little bit. Oops. That didn't help quite as much as I was hoping. That's alright. Alright. Activate the payback ability for us again. That's definitely not exactly what we want. Let's go grab that hat. Let's see, 4, 4, and 3. Let's go ahead and go with this guy over here. He's got a crown. I want that crown. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. turret's activating. That's not great. Yeah. Hey, it's hot. Up to 6 damage. 6 to 8. Alright, so we're better off with that. There we go. Alright, so that's all the swag. Use your hat, pick it back up. There we go. Oops. So yeah, that turned out a lot better than the first time. What do we get? Ooh, a spike vest. Deals a hammer and 3 damage to any melee attacker, giving them a "you can't touch this" lesson in the process. That's pretty cool. Welder cap, meant to fit the head snugly when working under tough and dangerous conditions. Turn it around when welding to protect the back of your neck from flying sparks. Ooh, rusty heavy armor. Increases health by +1, decreases sprint distance by -1, additional tempered armor plating. Hermetic horror herring. Tales tell of civilizations that fell to ruin upon opening cans like this one. Makes a moist squelching noise when shaken, and will hopefully be worth something to someone out there. Got some swag, more swag, and our epic swag, Frontier Thumper Mark II. I want to make a complaint about this wider type of explosion, said no one ever. Alright, so that gives you, interesting, an arcing projectile, but you have to worry about friendly fire with it. Oh, and our inventory is full. Better sell some stuff. Like this. What else am I gonna sell? Definitely don't need that extra carry-on pistol. Or the short round. That should be good for now. Alright. Anybody we need to chat with? Nah, doesn't look like it. So let's maybe go buy some more inventory space real quick. Oh, and I think we'll be able to pick up that, yeah, this guy. Ivansky. Well, stuff first, Ivansky second. You look like you're prepared for anything. We're hiring if you're interested.
Ivansky is strong but important is why you are fighting. Battle must have good purpose.
Well, we are fighting the scrappers from spreading out more than they already have.
To help weaker bots, Ivansky will fight, but if undertaking only for betterment of self, Ivansky can just pump instead.
Alright, buddy. Circus strongmen need to project strength, so once rumors about Great Ivansky's soft spot spread, harsh words made him leave the big top. But he knows how to take a punch. Interesting. So yeah, let's go ahead and hire him.
Ha! Wonderful! We will have great adventures.
Alright. We still got a bit more money to spend. Oh, let's check in with Ivansky though. It is a fine thing to have some strong clamps on the ship.
Captain, you want workshop time? Ivansky will spot you later. Build up pressure, make hydraulics strong. Yes, good for crushing large scrappers.
Oh, Ivansky. Nice, let's check out this place real quick, because I think there might be some more inventory boxes we can buy. No, not here. Maybe it was back at the first bar. Oh, no, I must have picked them all up. Oh well. Alright, so what have we got? Lone Ranger. This tiny vessel should be a one-bot mission. The rest of the crew can put their feet up or do whatever it is Wonky does while the crew heists away. And turret plans. Our competent captain and her courageous crew should take out the scrapper turret plant. Having fewer turrets around is never a bad idea, and destroying the plant's generator should be a breeze. Alright. Well, let's maybe real quick go with this Lone Ranger one. And of course, we're gonna send the captain out for this one. Press R to a full-size map. Ah, nifty. Ouch, rude. go. Not so bad. And there's definitely somebody on the other side of that. Oh yeah. Dang it. Oops. Alright, that didn't quite work out. Looking strong there, Ivansky.
Glad to be aboard good vessel, Captain. Great workshop to keep parts in shape. Very important. Ivansky already strongest, but need to work hard to maintain it.
So, you know what would have helped a lot? Is if I had thought to equip some other items on her. Let's maybe swap out this scrap grenade for, yeah, that spike vest would be a good choice, I feel like. And I could probably swap out this gun for something better. Yeah. Nice. And let's get this out of our way. Take care of that barrel real quick. Bouncing shots like that is very fun. Alright, where's the loot? No loot over here? Alright, well. Ooh, what's... Oh, I was confused for a moment. Looked like that head might have been its own treasure. There we go. That worked out a lot better. Frontier Biggie. With an enhanced frame to support its power, this Biggie is an awe-inspiring companion roaming the outskirts. Ooh. Alright. So, what is our new ability? Oh, it reduces the cooldown of Power Shot. Nice. was that? Oh no, you need 22 to get over there. Alright. Well, that's okay. So, I think that's probably enough for today's episode. Be sure to come back next time, and we'll take out this turret plant and then get over to that big jerk over there, and hopefully get our info, and continue on. So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz, and you can always check in the doobly-doo, find info on where to chat with me more, or where to send money my way, or whatever. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye!